Mic test. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic test 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think I heard somebody say hello.
Hello, Tom. VA3OR. Trying to get the radio here. There's no amplifier.
All right, VA3OR, W5KUB. Oh boy, you're kind of weak. Just trying to get things set up here. How are you hearing us tonight? Over.
S9 plus, and I'll change over to the other radio here and turn the amplifier on to be able to hear me. You sounding good though.
Yeah, I'm copying you. I'd say 98%. A little noise on here tonight, but you're not real strong, but copying you pretty good there. Yeah, we'll probably get the net started here a little bit early here in a couple minutes. Let's see if anybody else is in there. Maybe you saw a Facebook posting. This is W5 KUB.
I did see that, Tom, and I'll change it up here and get a little bit more juice going your way and you'll be able to hear me. But no, I think I'm having a good day. It sounds pretty quiet other than you.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody else in there either. All right, well, I tried different antennas, and none of them are great tonight, so we'll just we'll stick with this one for a few minutes. All right, well, it's a little bit early. It's a little early, but let's see if there's anybody else out there who wants to jump in here and do an early check-in on Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
Kilo Bravo 3, Zulu Victor Hotel. Kilo Bravo 3, Zulu Victor Hotel.
Man, I got you. KB3 is ZVH W5 KUB. Welcome back. Fair signal, not terribly strong, but 100% copy. Over.
Consider the weather and everything, you're doing pretty good. So I just want to get on for a few minutes and wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a real nice holiday with your family. And we'll be watching the show tonight. So with that, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Richard, real fine. I copied most of that. We're getting a little bit of rain here. We got some storms moving in, so I don't hear a lot of static, just a lot of noise on the band. I think a lot of fading there, but we got you written down here, man. Hopefully we'll see you at the live show tonight. Let's see if there's anybody else out there. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. All right, didn't hear anybody. This is Roundtable Net early check-in. We're just a couple minutes early for the Roundtable Net, but looking for check-ins out there. Anybody, anywhere. Give us a call. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo, Uniform Bravo. Oh, I think I heard somebody, but they were very, very weak. Try again. I'll listen, and I'll try a couple different antennas. Over.
HLV, Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Lima Victor.
I got you. I switched antennas here. Got you a little bit better here. KD8HLVW5KUB. How you doing tonight, man? What's your weather like? It's getting kind of rainy here. Over. All right, KD8HLV, this is W5KUB. All right, I copied most of that. Yeah, we're getting rain here too. Rain nearly all day, on and off. I think tonight we're supposed to get some high wind, maybe up to about 55 miles an hour. Haven't seen it yet, but maybe it'll be here a little later during the show. Are there any other early check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
Kilo Bravo 3, Zulu Victor Hotel.
Yeah, go ahead, Richard. KB3ZVH W5KUB.
Hey, Tom, I had you earlier, but you faded out. I just want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, so I'll send it back to that.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving to you also there. Yeah, we're copying you real good. There were 3 or 4 stations calling. So let's try again. If you're trying to check in to Roundtable Net, give me a call. This is W5KUB.
Kilo Golf 5, Juliet, Uniform.
Okay, I heard 2 in here. I heard Charlie Hotel, but I also heard Anthony KG5JPU. This is W5KUB. How you doing, Anthony?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing, other than training in Memphis? I heard today. Over?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Rain here, a lot of leaves coming down, work coming up to get all those leaves up again. Been working on the half-wave antenna for about the last 2 weeks. And I'm glad it's raining, because now I take a break and I don't go outside anymore to work on it right now. So how you doing down there in Texas, and are you still copying? Over.
Yeah, Tom, I'm still copying you. It was in the 70s today. It's cloudy. I think we're going to be getting some weather. I'm not sure if tomorrow or the next day or something. I'm not really sure. I haven't really following the weather, but I think it's supposed to be coming. Other than that, how is your son doing in Austin? Over.
Well, I guess he's doing okay down there. He's getting out and seeing the area, and I think they enjoy it down there. So we'll see how it goes. He will be here for, I think, 1 or 2 days for Thanksgiving. And of course, that'll be split between a couple different families. So I guess I won't see him till probably Friday morning there. But anyway, he's doing good, and we're glad for that there. Let's see. I was going to say something else, but I forget what it was. Let me move on to the other check-ins. The CH. What was that? Was it N4CH? This is W5KUB.
Yeah, South Bravo 4, Charlie Hotel, Mike and Ronald.
Okay, Alpha Bravo 4, Charlie Hotel. This is W5KUB. I should have known that. How you doing down here?
Doing pretty good, Tom. It's been really nice down here in Raleigh. Last couple of days, sunshine, and
All right, Mike. Well, you kind of faded out on me then, and we had some QRM moved in, but the band is going up and down. We'll probably be able to copy you a little bit better in a few minutes there, and we'll jump back with you in a minute. Who else was trying to check into Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Recheck.
Yeah, go ahead. Man, there was some QRM right on top of you that time. Go ahead and let me have the recheck again.
Yeah, it's Victor Alpha 3 Oscar Romeo, just back on the game now. See if that sounds any better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm hearing you better now, Kevin. Man, I don't know. There's some QRM right on the frequency. I don't know if you're hearing it or not. Over.
Oh, yeah, it's huge when they're when they come in there, they just get you right out.
All right, well, I was playing around with some different antennas there to see if one would pull you in better, but none of them seem to be working very well tonight. Over.
No, there's not a lot of propagation between us this evening. It's barely moving the meter here. I can hear you quite well, but no, not a lot of conditions for us.
Well, so far, we've got 4 or 5 check-ins, and it's just now net time, so we're not doing too bad. Boy, last week was bad. I think it took 30 minutes, and we got 9 check-ins last week, but maybe it'll get a little bit better this week. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. All right, well, this net is being webcast on w5kub.com. You can tune in and watch your S-meter and hear yourself. Conditions aren't great tonight, but we're managing there. This is Roundtable Net. We meet every Tuesday night, 5:30 p.m. Central Time on 7180. You don't have to be a member to join the group here or check in. Just say hello. We'd like to hear from you. If you'd like to check in, call now. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Tango Kilo.
I heard a Tango Kilo.
Whiskey 5 Alpha Tango Kilo. Name is Art. Alpha Romeo Tango. QTH is Enterprise, Alabama.
Okay. All right. Very good, Art. Got a real good copy on you. The name here is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're just right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Over. Yeah, did you copy, Art? Go ahead.
I didn't copy your last. It faded a little bit. What's your location?
Yeah, I flipped over to an extended double zip antenna. That might be a little better. We're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Roger. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of noise on either side of you, so I think that's part of it too. Over.
Okay, we've got a really good copy on you from Alabama there. Enterprise, what part of the state is that in? Over.
We're just about 30 minutes north of the Florida Panhandle line and next to Fort Rucker, home of Army Aviation. The bigger city is Dothan. You might have heard of that one.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with Dothan there. Yeah, very good. In fact, I've got relatives down into Birmingham and Coleman and all that area down that way. Well, Art, hey, thanks for checking in here. This is Roundtable Net. It's a net that meets before our live show. We have a live ham radio show at 8 p.m. Central on w5kub.com, and all the viewers just wanted to kind of start getting together on HF before the show. Check us out on QRZ. It'd be more information there if you're interested. Over.
When I was up in Huntsville, they used to come by Gigaparts. I'd be in there and they'd be broadcasting from there. So yeah, I'll check in and I'll put this on my calendar and on my alarm so I could. Is it daily or is this a weekly net on tonight?
Well, this is our live show. Our live webcast is every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central on W5KUB. .com. And this net is every week, every Tuesday prior to the live show. So this net is at 5:30 Central on 7180. But we've got a great ham radio show that's been on, going on 5 or 6 years now at least. We got some great co-hosts. Riley Hollingsworth, retired from the FCC's on there. Martin F. Jew. Everybody tunes in for Katie Allen, one of our co-hosts. Dave Kassler's on there with us. We've got an astronaut friend, Doug Wheelock, that attends a lot of events with us and gets on the show quite often. We've got phone numbers in 65 countries for people to call in, and we also simulcast our show on international shortwave on 5130 every Tuesday night. How about that, Art? Is that an earful? Over.
Yeah, Roger, thanks. I'm going to look that up now, and I'll take some notes, and just showing a family member the shack, and you got a good signal from Tennessee.
Well, okay, Art, thank you so much for checking in there. Join us on our live show tonight, and we'll probably open the phone lines up and have viewers call in tonight. See you later. Put you a sticky note on your computer, 8 o'clock p.m. Central every Tuesday night. See you later. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB. All right, looking for check-ins. I might have heard somebody. Check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Yeah, W5 stroke VK2 Alpha Charlie Mike.
VK2 Alpha Charlie Mike, W5 KUB. How you doing tonight? And where are you tonight? Over.
Yeah, g'day there, Tom. Very good signal, by the way. 40 over S9, and we're at Louisiana there, Tom. Louisiana, northwest part of the state. And name is Clint. Charlie, London, Italy. November, Texas. Clint, over.
Okay, Clint. Yeah, I think we've talked before, and I think I've followed you as you moved around a little bit here. But you got a good signal in here, too. I didn't try a different antenna, but there's no need to. You're probably at least 10 over 9 here. Are you in a RV right now? Over.
Negative, Tom. No, I'm at the house. And just running on a 40-meter delta, just up about maybe 65 feet over.
All right. Well, I just switched over to my Delta loop, and you came up about 5 dB more. Did that do anything for me?
Yeah, you're steady 40 over S9. Steady 40 over, Tom. I don't think I've heard a signal that loud over.
Well, we've been working on the antennas here a little bit, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about on the show tonight. We're going to talk about building a half-wave vertical, which is fairly difficult. There's a lot of issues with doing that, very, very high impedance, and a lot of things affect it. So I would get on a halfway vertical, but in my testing, I found that the halfway vertical is only good for stations about 1,500 miles and farther out. When I compare that to other antennas or a 3/8 vertical antenna, it's several S units weaker. But on stations, for instance, in Europe, sometimes it's 4 S units stronger. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it up. It's something we're going to talk about on the show tonight, just experimenting with it. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds very, very good there, Tom. Yeah, I'm just on my Delta is just a Delta loop, up about 65 feet or so, and then spliced directly to 450 ohm ladder line. Spliced directly to that, and then that is spliced directly into 75 ohm CATV IG11 cable, and that's it. And that's what I'm running on this band right now. But no, I just wanted to come in, Tom, and let you know how well you're sounding. Absolutely beautiful signal, over.
Okay, well, I just looked. You're doing 15 over 9, so we must have a good path down to Louisiana. And I'm on a Delta loop right now. The Delta loop runs north and south, so you're kind of off the south end of it here. Boy, if I could rotate it, it might even get a little bit stronger than that way. But we're feeding it with about 130 something feet of LMR 400 underground that goes out to our antenna farm, and then it goes up about I don't know, 30 feet to a balun, and it's just a wire delta loop up there. No tuned circuits or anything out there. We cut the delta loop for frequency, and it's got a very good SWR, and it works many bands. Over.
No, well, I'll tell you what, you're doing a fantastic job there, Tom. Absolutely beautiful signal. But listen, my wife just called here, Tom, so I'm going to have to jump out of here. But just want to let you know that I checked in with you, and you're doing a fantastic job down here in Louisiana. But take care, Tom, and have yourself a great evening. And once again, a great pleasure working you. W5KUB, W5/VK2 Alpha Charlie Mike.
All right, very good, Clint, very good. And if you have time tonight, join us on the live show at 8 p.m. Central Time there on W5KUB.com if you've got internet down there, and I'm sure you probably do. 73, great signal. We'll see you later. This is W5KUB. Kilo 6 Juliet Oscar, I think. This is W5KUB. Yeah, I was playing with some antennas there while you were talking. What's the name there, and where are you located?
Yeah, it's Lee Mac Echo. I'm in San Diego, here about 40 miles north of downtown.
All right, and I missed the name. What was the name again?
Yeah, it's Lee, London Echo.
Yeah, okay, Lee, I got you that time. A fairly decent signal. We don't get too many West Coast in here at this time, but you're doing good. I've got a, let's see. Well, I don't know if I should do this or not. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say we've got an experimental half wavelength vertical. I was going to switch over to it, but it might kick my amp off. So I'm not going to do it. But it seems to work better 1,500 miles out, and San Diego is definitely 1,500 miles out. But anyway, name here is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're near Memphis, Tennessee, near Memphis. Over.
Roger, Tom. Yeah, great signal here. I was just kind of tuning around. I believe you said you're right? That's what you said. Yeah, but you're just you're booming in right now. You're at 9, but I've still got an hour and a half before dark right now. So I was surprised to see 40 open this early. I was down on the FTA for a little while this afternoon, and I was hearing Europeans already. For about 2 hours before dark here. So 40 is in pretty good shape already.
Well, okay, Lee, very good. And by the way, for everybody that's checked in, you can go right now to W5KUB.com, and you can hear yourself, and you can see the S meter, and you can see how well or how not so well I'm doing here receiving you. Again, and hey, Lee, this is the first time I think I've talked to you. But please join us on the live ham show tonight at 8 p.m. Let's see, it'll be 6 p.m. your time, Pacific, 6 p.m. Pacific on W5KUB. We've got a lot of great hosts on there, and we got local phone numbers in 65 countries, and we're also on shortwave on 5130. But if you go to W5KUB.com, you'll be able to watch the show. Over.
Cool, yeah, I just brought that up. I'm just looking at it now. Anyway, I'll let you go, and I might pop in for a little bit tonight. Thanks for the contact in 73. You got a nice signal out here. I'm barefoot, by the way. Just the setup on this end is an ICOM 7600 and 2-element 40 shorty at 55 feet. So pretty good signal here, all things considered. Nice to make the acquaintance there, and I'll catch you later. This is K6JO, W5KUB, K6JO 73.
All right, Lee. Well, thanks a lot for giving a call and checking in. Enjoyed talking to you. And just for reference, the rig here is the ICOM 7610. We're running an Alpha 86 amp, Alpha 86 at about a kilowatt, and the antenna is a 40-meter delta loop. 73, we'll see you later, Lee. And say hello in the chat room to us tonight. K6JO, W5KUB.
All right, 73. I got a 7610 sitting right here, right next to this radio. 73, and maybe I'll catch you later tonight. I get 73 left.
All right, QRZ, we're looking for check-ins. There were several calling check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
November 5, Papa Bravo Papa.
All right, there were several in there, but I copied November 5, Papa Bravo Papa. How you doing?
Good. The name here is Brad, and I am just west of San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, Brad, real fine here, man. Hey, Brad, I spent some time in San Antonio, Texas. I was in San Antonio, Texas in January and February of 1969. The name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tom, and we're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Roger, nice to meet you, Tom. I'm using a Yaesu ST450D with a Hustler 6-band vertical, just running barefoot with 100 watts.
Well, you're doing pretty good for 100 watts tonight, Brad. Good job there. Thanks for checking in the net. And I always enjoy talking to people down in San Antonio. I was down for basic training. Went through basic training, United States Air Force in January 1969. So I do remember San Antonio. I remember the Alamo, man, and all the other things. Over.
I've lived here all my life. So I guess I've gone just about every place here in town more than once or twice. So anyway, well, I'll step down here and let you pick up some other contacts. But it's nice to meet you, Tom. 7-3.
Okay, Brad. Well, very good. Check us out on QRZ, and it'll give you more information about the live ham radio show tonight on W5KUB.com at 8 p.m. So I think we'll have a good show tonight. Love to have you tune in there. Let me ask for check-ins. There were a few more people calling for check-ins. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. I think that's KE1 Golf Victor, I believe. Is that right? Over?
Yes, sir. Kilowatt Echo 1 Golf Victor. The name is Charlie, located in Westbrook, Connecticut. Thank you very much for bringing to my attention W5KUB.com. Over.
Okay. Hey, Charlie, I missed what you said about W5KUB. I know you said thank you, but what was that again? Over?
I said I've been copying the mail, and I did not know about W5KUB, so it's up on my computer screen. Roger.
Okay, so I guess you're probably watching right now. Okay, well, this is just kind of pre-show. The show will be at the same place tonight. We'll go live about 9 p.m. Eastern time. Right there on W5KUB.com. But right now, you can probably hear yourself, and you can probably see the S meter up there. You know, the band's not in great condition tonight, but I'm copying you real good. Hopefully, you'll join us tonight. Let me tell you a little about our show. Katie Allen will be a co-host tonight. Katie, everybody tunes in for Katie. They don't tune in for me. We just have a lot of fun. We're going to open the phone lines up tonight, and it's going to be kind of open mic night. So after a couple of sessions tonight, segments, we're going to probably just open the phone lines up and let hams call in, and we'll talk about whatever they want to talk about. So back to you, Charlie, and then I'll take a couple more check-ins. KE1GV, W5KUB.
And this goes right to the top. Very interesting. I hope I can do it. I don't know. The list, upstairs to the big day on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. But this is definitely something I'll do and look for in the future. And yeah, the band was not so
right, Charlie, you just about faded out on me at the end of that, but I copied most all that. Thanks a lot for putting us up there at the top of the list. 73 to you. We'll see you tonight during the live show. QRZ, who else was calling to check in to Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
Sierra Bravo, November 4, uniform, Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, there were several. There was 3 or 4 in there. I copied N4 USB. N4 USB. This is W5KUB. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much for picking me up, and I've got it on my list to be online at night. Thank you for what you do on radio. Let's keep this a fun hobby for everybody. So go ahead and pick up the other guys. Thank you for picking me up.
Okay, well, I copied about 99% of that. Give me your name and location, please.
My name is Larry. I'm in North Carolina, Fun Level, North Carolina. Running ICOM 7300 with an off-center dipole up about 40 feet between a couple of trees.
Yeah, hey, Larry, what part of the state? What part of the state are you in North Carolina? Over. Are you still there, Larry? What part of the state are you in North Carolina? Over.
I'm on Highway 401 between Fayetteville, North Carolina and Raleigh, North Carolina, about 5 miles south of the town of Webb. Back over to you.
All right. Well, I flipped over to a vertical. I hear you a little bit, or you started to fade on me. Just wondered where you were. We have a home in western North Carolina, near Tuckasegee. If you don't know where Tuckasegee is, the next little town up is called Cullowhee. If you don't know where that is, the next little town up is called Silva, and that's where our Walmart and our Lowe's is. All right, Larry, thanks a lot for checking in, and maybe we'll see you on the show tonight. 73 to you. Who are the other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
November 3, Delta, X-ray Delta.
Good signal. N3DXDW5KUB.
Oh, good evening there, sir. Just here, playing around with the radio. Heard you give out a call. I figured I'd give it a shout and say howdy, say good evening to you, sir, and the entire group out there. I don't know if you have the net going on yet or you're about to start the net, but nevertheless, I figured I'd wave and, wish you a happy Thanksgiving there.
All right. Well, you got a really good signal in here, very strong, very loud, and thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you. Boy, we're going to have to start cooking tomorrow because we're getting close here. The name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tom. We're located just outside of Memphis, Tennessee. I didn't get your location here, and give me your name. Over.
All righty, Tom. The location is Kent County, Delaware, right in the middle of the first state, and the first name is David. I'm in the little town here, Hartley. Small town. Hartley is a very small town. I'm like 6-7 miles west of Dover. I give the location. The nearest marker will be the Air Force Base. It's 7 miles west of here. Well, I'm west of it. It's east of me. The base would be 7 miles east of me here. And just here, not a whole lot going on this end. Just, like I said, playing with the VFO. And just relaxing. Took the week off from work and see if I get some radio time while I took the week off to relax. Whiskey 5 Kilo United Bravo, November 3 Delta X-ray Delta.
N3DXDW5KUB. Well, very good, David. Great signal, and I'm glad you took a week off there. We're retired here, retired for about 6 years now, and we spent a lot of time putting together our ham radio show. Check us out on QRZ. Check out W5KUB, and to give you more information, but every Tuesday night we have a live show at 9 p.m. Eastern on W5KUB.com, and a lot of times we bring guests in from around the world. Got a lot of great co-hosts. We'll have people calling in from many international locations. We have phone lines in 65 countries for people to call in, and we also broadcast our audio on international shortwave on 5130. I know where Dover is, Air Force here, ex-Air Force here, so I know where the Dover Air Base is. The name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tom, and we're near Memphis, Tennessee. Back to you real quick, David, and then I'll take some more check-ins. N3DXDW5KUB.
Oh, fantastic, Tom. Great. Yeah, well, thank you for your service there. I didn't do the service, but most of my family did. Most of my relatives were in the service. I took a different route early on, but I do say thank you for your time in service there. Actually, most of my co-workers here in the state of Delaware have been from the air base here. There's very air base. The population here around Dover area is mostly from the base, and we meet on multiple people from not just the states, from all 50 states, but we get people from different parts of the world being the bases there, and it's really nice to get to meet a whole bunch of different folk out there. Well, I'll say thank you, Tom, for letting me squeeze in here, and I'll check out your website, your QR set page. I'll take some time. I don't have a computer set up in front of me here, but later on I will look it up, and I'll take a look at the stuff you got going on there. So I'll say thank you again. I'll say 73 to you and the group of Whiskey 5 Kilo United Bravo, November 3 Delta Extra Delta, saying 73s, and hope to work here again. Ciao, ciao.
Okay, David. Thanks very much for checking in. Very nice to meet you there. Okay, there were several other stations trying to check in, so let me take some more check-ins. Call now, Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Alpha Bravo 5 is Juliet Mike.
AB5 Juliet Mike W5 KUB. Hello.
W5 KUP, AB5 JM. Good evening. The name is Wade. Juliet India Mike. QTH is Alexandria, Louisiana. Also an Air Force vet, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for your service there, and great connecting up with you there down in Louisiana. What years were you in the Air Force, over?
69 to 72, go ahead.
Well, that's when I was in. I went in January of 1969, had my basic down in San Antonio in January. I got out the end of 72, so it sounds like we were both in about the same time.
Yeah, I joined the Air Force in 1968, so I wouldn't have to be drafted and go to Vietnam. Well, guess what?
Yeah, well, I can imagine the same thing happened to me. I joined, actually it was 1968. I joined in a delayed enlistment. The Army was wanting me really, really bad, so I joined in a delayed enlistment, and they called me early. They didn't give me all the time they said they were, but that's okay. It all worked out. Over.
I did the same thing with delayed enlistment. It did give me a few extra bucks at the end. By the way, can I get your name and call sign one more time? Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Tom, T-O-M, Tom, and we're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee, just near Memphis, Tennessee. And yeah, and the delayed enlistment did help because it gave me over 4 years, over 4 when I got out. And I was overseas in Asia when I got out, and because I was an E5 over 4, they shipped all my household stuff back. Over.
Roger, I got the same thing. I got my E5 technically 1 month before I was in 3, and it worked out quite well, Tom.
Man, I got my E5 1 month before I was discharged. I got it, I think, in November, and I was discharged in December. Over.
Roger. Well, I even went through my qualifications to get my 7 level 1 month before I was discharged. I was looking for a possibility of a instructor position, a 4-year stabilized tour. I was one of 2 in the Air Force being looked at, but the other guy won the prize, so I said adios, and I could kick myself in the butt every time for doing that.
Well, you know what? It wasn't a bad job. In fact, I was in Korea. My last year. We were, I think, spying on everybody in that region. But yeah, I made that E5, and I don't know. I don't know if the first sergeant or somebody in recruiting or something, they were really upset that I was going to take the E5 with just a month left. Over.
With whatever you do, Tom.
Well, I decided to keep it. You know, I felt like I earned it, so I did it. And hey, I'm happy about my Air Force service. And I don't remember much about anything. Boy, that was a long time ago. Man. I don't know how your memory is, Jim, but boy, I can't hardly remember anybody's name back here. Maybe just a few people, I've looked on some of the Facebook groups, and there's a Lackland Facebook group. I enjoy reading that. All the new people going through basic, and I was at Osan Air Base in Korea, and there's several Facebook groups about Osan, and there's several about my unit I was in. It was called Skivvy 9, 6903rd Security Squadron. The Koreans called it Skivvy 9 because they couldn't pronounce 6903rd. So anyway, we made it. We survived it. We worked 30-something years after that and retired about 6 years ago. Over.
Roger, Tom. Tom, could I get your call sign one more time, please?
Yeah, the call is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. And check us out on QRZ, Jim, because we do have a live ham radio show coming up tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time on W5KUB.com. Over.
Well, mark that on my log, and I would certainly have to do it, Tom.
Okay, Jim. Well, hey, man, it was a pleasure meeting up with you. Just let me ask you one last question. The age here is 71. I'm pulling 71, pushing 72. What's the age there?
I don't call it age. I call it experience. And I have 70 years of experience, coming close to 71 years of experience. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, my birthday's February, so I'll have 72 years experience in February. Over.
I like the word experience.
Well, all right. Well, thank you so much for checking in tonight. I enjoyed talking to you, and it sounds like, boy, our Air Force careers there overlap pretty close, almost to the month, man. 73, Jim, check us out on QRZ, and we'll talk to you later. Over.
We'll do that. And 7-3 to you. Have a happy Thanksgiving, a happy holiday, and the best for the new year. I hope to get to talk to you again. WKU from Alpha Bravo 5, Juliet Mike.
All right, AB5, Juliet Mike, W5KB. 73, enjoyed talking to you. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
Kilo Alpha 1.
All right, there were several in there. Let me take the Kilo Alpha 1. Kilo Alpha 1. Go ahead.
Roger, Kilowatt Alpha 1, Echo Foxtrot Delta.
I think that's Kilo Alpha 1 Tango Foxtrot Delta. This is W5KUB. Over.
Echo Foxtrot Delta. QSL?
All right, I switched antennas. You're a little stronger here. Was it Tango Foxtrot Delta TFD? Over.
Roger, that's it. Name is Jack. Juliet Alpha Charlie Kilo Jack. And I'm located in Bradenton, Florida, about 35 miles south of Tampa. How's the copy, guys?
Okay, Jack, copy you pretty good. Fair copy. The name here is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're located near Memphis, Tennessee, just right outside of Memphis. Over.
Roger that, Tom. Yeah, I got a good copy on it. No problem. A little noisy, but I copy. No problem at all. Just checking in to say hello. I'm not sure about this net. First time checking, guys.
Well, everybody's welcome to check in. You don't have to be a member of it. It's just a very informal net. Mainly, it was set up for viewers that watch our live show. And by the way, the live show is tonight at 8 p.m. on W5KUB. It'd be 9 p.m. your time Eastern on W5KUB.com. So, for more information, you can check us out on QRZ there. Over.
Roger.
All right, you faded a little bit. I didn't catch any of that. Over.
Roger, did you say it was a TV program?
Yeah, it's like TV. It's on the internet. It's on the internet at 9 p.m. Eastern. And if you go to W5KUB.com, the show will be there. We have usually guests from around the world, a lot of great co-hosts. We've got phone numbers in 65 countries for people to call in. We simulcast our audio on international shortwave on 5130 every Tuesday night. So it is like TV. Just go to W5KUB.com and click on video and chat, and that will bring the video up for the show. And it also will bring up a chat room. You can put your name or your call in there, and you can join the chat room and talk directly to us or other people watching. Over.
Yeah, roger that, Tom. Did you say Kilo Victor?
It's Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Over.
Roger that. Now, Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo. And that's at 9 p.m. tonight, correct?
That's right. We usually come on about 30 minutes early. We'll be playing some 60s music, and you'll see the camera shots. You'll be seeing all the different remote guests, and you'll see camera shots set up, but the show won't go live until 9 p.m. Over.
Roger, well, I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Music, that's even better. That's all I really listen to. I listen to that all day long. I ride right around on my golf cart playing those CDs, guys.
All right, well, hey, it's great music, and that's usually what we play. We usually we usually come live about 30 minutes before 9 p.m. Eastern. That way it allows us to bring various guests and co-hosts in remotely, set up all the camera shots, line everything up, but people can see us, but they can't hear us talk. And we've got a big selection of 60s music, and we love playing that. By the way, if you got a computer nearby right now, you can go to W5KUB.com, click on video, and you'll actually see this net right now. Over.
Roger, I got a tablet right in front of me. I'm going to give it a go right now.
Yeah, go to W5KUB.com and click on chat room and video, and you'll see the net here. You'll be able to hear yourself talk, and you'll be able to probably see the S-meter here. Conditions aren't great. You're not really strong, but we're hearing you fine. Also, there's about a 20-second delay between real time and what you see there. Hit the play button on the video. Over.
Roger, I got it coming up right now. A nice station, by the way. Is that you?
I'm waving at you right now, so in 20 seconds, you'll see me waving at you, okay?
Roger that. Yeah, I'm a classic car guy. I'm a 66 Chevelle Super Sport. We do all the cruises and shows, and that's all I listen to are the oldies. I bought these CDs years ago, and that's all I play while I'm cruising around.
All right, Jack. Well, very good. All right. Well, I'm going to take a few more check-ins here, and hopefully you'll join us tonight. Hey, put you a little sticky note up on your computer. that says 9 p.m. On Tuesdays. Don't miss W5KUB.com. And tonight's show is going to be kind of laid back, not anything just majorly exciting, but we still always have a good time. I'll say 73 to you and take a few more check-ins. Over.
Roger that, Tom. Well, great meeting you. Thanks for picking up my call, and I will definitely check it out. Best of 73, and have a good Thanksgiving to you and everybody else out there. Till we meet again, you take care. 2 Alpha 1, Echo Fox, Delta, clear.
All right, 73, Jack. All right, looking for other check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
Kilo Fox, Tango Hotel Lima.
KF4 Tango Hotel Lima, W5KUB.
Good evening there, Tom. This is Barry in South Carolina. I just want to check in and say you got a great show there.
Well, thank you, Barry. Very, very good. Thank you. I hope you're there tonight to watch it. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight. I've got one segment on a experimental in-fed 40-meter vertical, and I'm going to talk about that for a few minutes and how to match it. 3 different ways how to match it. That antenna is a great DX antenna. It's not very good for US. Boy, I may take it down. If you're not at least 1,500 miles away, the signal is a lot lower on it than the other antennas I have. So, and most of my talking is here in the U.S. But we're going to have fun on the show tonight. We'll open the phone lines tonight and let people call in, and who knows what we'll talk about tonight. KF4 THL W5 KUB.
Yeah, as long as you don't burn it up like you did the last one there, you know. I watched that on there too, where, and yeah, that's a pretty interesting antenna there, and I can't wait to see see what you've done with it.
Yeah, and we started talking about it a week or two ago, and that's when the ladder line caught on fire out there, and so I went to additional ways to match it. And to handle more power. But we'll mention that on the show tonight. It was interesting that night. I had the ladder line match, and I came in and tuned up with the amp, and a couple 10-second tune-ups here and there, and it seemed to be fine. And then a few minutes later, I went outside and I looked, and my ladder line was on fire out there. Oh man. And there were dry, dead leaves all over the ground, man, all over the ground, and that plastic fire was dripping down in the leaves there. Wonder I didn't burn my house down. Well, very good, Barry. Hopefully we'll see you on the show tonight. Over.
And we'll give you a shot next week. 33 there, and I'll let you go. KF4 THL, we're clear. 73.
All right, 73, Barry. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Norway 0 Yankee Oscar.
Uniform Bravo. Whiskey 9 Lima Golf Mike. Give me the name of that link again, please.
Oh man, I heard there was 3 or 4 people. First of all, somebody wanted a link. Who was that wanted a link?
Bravo 5 Julia Mike, Tom.
All right. All I got was 5 Juliet Mike. Is that let's see who AB5? That's Jim. Jim, what was your question? Over.
Could you give me the link to your program one more time?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just to watch the show tonight, just go to my call. It's W5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.com. W5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.com, and just click on live video and chat, and it'll open up a screen that has the show, and there's a chat room. You can put your call in there, and you can see who all else is in there, and you can talk to us. Over.
Sure, so, and thank you, Tom. 7385 JM.
All right, 73, Jim. And there was a N0Y. Go ahead.
This is November 0 Yankee Oscar. Don, Delta Oscar November, and we're down here in near Wichita, Kansas. Over.
Charlie Lima.
Wichita, Kansas. Okay, very good, Don. N0YO. This is W5KUB. And boy, I think I was temporary duty at an air base in Wichita, Kansas, about 1971. I think I was there for about 3 months. Over.
That's very good. That would have been McConnell Air Force Base in Wichita, and it's still there and running strong. They've did a lot of new building in the past on it. It got damaged heavily by a tornado back in the early 90s that went through places like Andover and stuff and really did a lot of damage. And which the Air Force Base got a lot of damage there. But they rebuilt and it's going strong there. I make about a trip a month down there to the commissary in BX. I'm a retired Navy. As a matter of fact, I went to my naval avionics school in the old NAS Memphis Navy base there in Millington. Over.
Okay, yep, you were Millington, very good, and yep, that's up in Millington, the naval station up there, and it's still up there. I think there, of course, been changes over the years, but yeah, I think it was 1970. I was there in Wichita, Kansas, for a couple months at least. I came up there from Altus, Oklahoma, on a TDY assignment there. Well, very good, Don. The name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tom, and we're just right out, well, you know already, right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Copy you pretty good tonight. We've got a lot of QSB and noise on here, but hearing you pretty good. Over.
Okay, very good, Tom. Yeah, we were on 20 earlier today, and it was terrible. People I normally can reach with no problem. I just could barely even hear today, and they couldn't hear me on my usually 100 watts here. But seem to be doing real good tonight. And we've seen segments of your show on YouTube, but we're going to actually try and watch the thing live tonight. Over.
Well, all right. Well, if you can watch it live, that's great. It would be very cool to watch us live. And of course, if you can't watch it live, then we're always recorded. We've got about 700 shows recorded. I really can't talk much about this, but almost 1 year ago, our show was swatted. And if you don't know what swatted means, it's when somebody calls a SWAT team in on you. Our show was swatted January 28th. And I'm just about getting to the point here where we'll be able to talk about it here in another couple weeks. Over.
Okay, 55 kilowatt uniform Bravo. This is November 0 Yankee Oscar. Oh, very good. That must have been interesting. We had a incident a couple years ago here in Wichita. There, some gamers got up with each other, and one of the gamers called 911 and made an accusation against an address there in Wichita that there was a fellow with a gun and holding his family hostage. They went to that address. The guy did not have a gun, not holding his family hostage. Police didn't know it, and the guy stepped out on the front porch and went to reach into his jacket, and they thought he had a gun, and he was shot and killed. So there's lawsuits and everything going on about that. Well, I don't know why anybody would do that. That's just foolishness, Lord.
Well, I think it was about the same time we were, or maybe it broke the news then. I saw it on the news where the guy was killed. That may have been right after our event, and again, it may have been right after the trial. I think that there was a trial and the guy was convicted, I don't know, I don't know, 10 years or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'll be able to talk more in detail about it here, probably in a couple weeks. FBI is involved and just doing a fantastic job there, and everything worked out really well here. It was pretty exciting there. Well, so if you watch live, and no telling what you might see there, Jim. Don. Let me take a few more check-ins, Don. Thanks a lot for checking in, and hope you can make it tonight. N0YO W5KUB.
0 Foxtrot Charlie Lima.
Yeah, there's several people calling. The Foxtrot Charlie Lima. Let's try that one.
Okay, very good. I believe you said the name was Tom. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but my name is Conrad. And the call Kilowatt 0 Foxtrot Charlie Lima. Kilo 0 Fox Charlie Lima, Eureka, Kansas. Over.
Yeah, okay, Conrad. I think we've talked before, Conrad. I'm not sure, but the name is Tom, TOM Tom, and we're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee, and we do have a live ham radio show. So you probably have heard about that if you've checked in before. Over.
Oh yeah, we've talked many times, Tom, and I've heard my audio come back, and boy, it sounds good, and I heard you record it there and everything. Anyway, just want to say good evening. See if we can make it barefooted. Just running 100 watts on a wire. So we'll say 7.3s, get on the side, let you pick up some more contacts there, Tom, before the show. Have a good evening. K0FCL.
Okay, Conrad. K0FCL. This is W5KUB. Very good. Got a good signal tonight. Good and loud, clear. And hopefully we'll see you at the show tonight. 73 Conrad, thank you for calling in again. Always good to talk to you. There were several people calling. Let's take a few more check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5 KUB. The 0WY, try again. Was the last letter of P, was it WYP? Over, P is in Papa, over? Man, I'm losing the last letter. I'm losing the last letter every time. Give me the last letter again. All right, KE0. WYD, this is W5KUB. The name's Tom, TOM Tom. We're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Ken here in Wichita, and old helicopter's SR-150 transceiver, and it just getting out at all.
Yeah, you're in Wichita, Kansas. We just talked to Don there, N0YO up there. But yeah, your helicopters is getting out pretty good. Over. Yeah, we're hearing you pretty good there. Over.
Yeah, 10-4, Tom. My signal on you is fading in and out, but I'll say 73 for now, and I'm going to listen in on the live show tonight. Thank you for coming back to me. This is KE0WYD, 73.
All right, 73, and thanks a lot for checking in. More check-ins, taking check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
Kilo Golf 5, Juliet Papa Uniform.
All right, KG5 JPU. Anthony, go ahead. This is W5 KUB.
Tom, I hope you won't call me earlier because I got a little tied up here at home, but I do have a couple questions I forgot to ask you earlier. What's going on with the status of the balloon launch, and how is your satellite station coming along? Over.
Well, I haven't played with the satellite station any in the last few months. It's just setting to the side. I've been mainly working on other things and experimenting for the show with some different antennas. The balloon, we're getting ready. We're getting close. I've got to talk to Bill again, but we're getting close. I bet you that we launch within the next 1 to 2 weeks. We just got to get the right weather conditions, and hopefully we'll launch. A very similar balloon now is starting its second revolution around the Earth. So it's doing good. So the conditions are getting good, and hopefully we'll balloon launch in the next 2 weeks. Over.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be delayed due to the weather going on and the air currents and the jet streams and so forth. I do have a gentleman that lives in an apartment here in the Fort Worth area. He is operating he lives on the second floor. He's operating a chameleon magnetic loop with a compensator attached to it, and he also uses a loop antenna that he has on the ceiling, and he's able to operate using 30 meters, 40 meters, and 80 meters. And last night he was adding some wire to his loop antenna on the ceiling so he can operate on 75 meters. Over.
Well, that's cool. I thought the loop might be a good possibility for Chris, and we built several loops, but they pick up so much interference here at my home, we really couldn't test it very well, and just didn't want to put out the big bucks for a loop that goes up to 80. That may be something that Chris has to do, although he has been making a few contacts on 40 and 80 with some good signal results. So we'll just see how it goes. He's operating some and getting by there, and we'll try to probably improve it a little later there. Over.
Okay, I just figured out, bring that up to your attention. That way it might be another possibility they may be able to try. Other than that, I'm sure you're probably going to be setting up a care package for him to take home to try, I would imagine, correct? Over?
All right, well, I don't have any care package. The loop antenna is an interesting thing. The one I would want would be the aluminum welded thing, but that'd be too big to ship. Some of these loops that some of these companies make have coax loops, and of course you could ship that in a much smaller package. But I haven't got a lot of faith in the loop antennas right now. It would be a risk. It might work good for him. It surely didn't work good here. It would be a risk, and we just haven't taken that step yet. All right, hey Anthony, stand by. There was a mobile station trying to check in. Call now. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. All right, well, I don't hear the mobile anymore. Was there any other last-minute check-ins for Roundtable Net? We're going to close the net in a couple minutes. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo November 4, Mike X-Ray Zulu,
KN4 station again, please.
November 4, Mike X-Ray Zulu.
Yeah, KN4 Mike X-Ray Zulu. This is W5 KUB. The name is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're near Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Roger. My name is Walter, and I'm in Ellenwood, Georgia, just south of Atlanta. Over.
All right, Walter. Well, very good. Near Atlanta there. Usually the signals are booming in here from there. You're a little weak tonight, but the band is up and down. We're just outside of Memphis, Tennessee here, in a little town called Collierville, Tennessee. Collierville, Tennessee. Over.
Well, I'm only working at 5 watts and infrared halfway about 25 feet up in a tree, so that's probably why I'm a little weak, though.
Well, I think you said 5 watts, so you're doing a good job with 5 watts. Over.
Right, over.
Yeah, the 5 watts, is that like a micro Bix? What kind of radio is it? Okay, well, very good. Okay. Well, Walter, thanks for calling in tonight. Your 5 watts is making a trip in here. and we appreciate you checking in there. We're going to close the net down in about 1 or 2 minutes. Let me take just a few more check-ins. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5 KUB. K0OQL, I think, W5 KUB.
Good evening, Tom. Looking forward to the show tonight. Keep up the good work. K0OQL.
All right, well, you're a little weak, but I copied you 100% there. 73, and we'll see you on the show tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time on W5KUB.com. 73 to you, and K0QL. This is W5KUB. And any last check-ins? Last check-ins for Roundtable Net. Call now. All right, we're going to close the net down, so I'll have some time to work on the show, get the show ready. I'll take one more check-in if anybody wants to yell. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. Now, I heard somebody. Try again, over. All right, didn't hear anybody that time. 73 to everybody. Be sure to join us tonight, 8 p.m. Central on W5KUB.com. 73 everybody. We'll see you at the live show tonight, and we'll see you on the net next Tuesday. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. Yeah, 73, Kevin.
Good job with the net tonight there with the Roundtable, Tom. K0 up steel, Conrad. Eureka clear.
Okay, Conrad. Good signal, man. We'll see you later.